have you been cutting hair at the shop?
I've been cutting hair almost 7 years.
Right, and have you been working at this shop all them 7 years, or have you started someplace else?
I've been here for 7 years, but I've started a couple other places.
Alright, so why'd you leave those other places?
Bad business, bad environment. I need a better environment.
Right, right. So what's some things you like about this shop?
Pretty much the environment, the way they treat the people. It's not a bunch of nonsense. Very much respectful towards everyone. And it's a kid-friendly place.
Right. And so how did you first learn to cut hair?
I actually learned from my barber. I got tired of him messing me up. So I was sitting there and, every time he would use a little guard, I would ask him what it was. Once he told me what it was, I would watch and see what it did.
Right.
Once I seen what that specific guard or whatever that tool was, whatever it did, I have a very huge family, so, I had a lot of practice on my little cousins. Jacked up a few years, but eventually I got it.
So how you go about promoting your business and getting your name out there as a barber?
Well, when I first started off, using cards. And, a lot of people like to go off of using cards and flyers, but I gotta give thanks to my customers, pretty much.
Right.
As long as I do what I need to do on their head when they walk about here, 9 times out of 10 somebody will see their cut, and want to let them know where to come.
Right.
Me, a lot of times when you give out cards, a lot of people will take the card and just throw it in their wallet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When you throw it in that wallet, unless they actually go into their wallet and come across that card with something, 9 times out of 10 when that usually happens is when people clean it out in their wallet. So that's really not going to bring no business in here. All that's going to do is just cause me, to help somebody pack up their wallet. So I pretty much say word of mouth.
So what you think the future holds as far as barbering? Do you think you would like to expand?
Me, pretty much, there's a lot that comes with barbering, and depending on the environment around here, there's not very many good barbers. You know what I mean? So even if I was to open up my own shop, I don't think I'd really profit like that. Because the only way you really gonna profit is if you got decent people in there, working under you. And right now, we're in a small town, so the small town, a whole lot of barbershops. Right. So, pretty much you got to stand out a little bit in order to be successful around here. And even still, it's still up and down because you got a lot of people now who's in financial bonds. So right now, a lot of them, they might cut their own hair. Even if they got kids, they might cut their own boys. They might come in for a shape up or whatever, but, this business is not the way it used to be.